Welcome to the TechHub.training SQL Big Money Budget Challenge solution. Let's jump right in. I have here pulled up the challenge solution file, which you can find on the website. And if you're not seeing these queries on the left, most likely you're in the tables view. You can just change that by clicking on the drop-down arrow, selecting queries. And if you double click on any of these, the associated query will pull up either the table, or you can select the SQL view to see how I built this. Now, queries 1 through 3 were fairly simple. If you had struggles coming up with these queries, I suggest you look up these capital letter words: select, from, on, where, group, having, order by, round, in order to understand what these statements do within SQL and how you can use them to complete this challenge. I want to spend this video though recreating query 4 because I think that was the most challenging query in this entire solution. This problem wanted you to compute budget, expenses, and the difference between the two for 2018, 2019, and 2020. In order to do this, I built a budget table for 2018, 2019, and 2020, and an expenses table, 2018, 2019, and 2020. And I'm going to go over how we can combine them. Here we go, we're rewriting query 4. I'm going to paste query 5, which is the budget for 2018, 2019, and 2020, and query 6, which is the expenses for 2018, 2019, and 2020, and group them together with a union statement. Let's see what this runs. As you can see, there's multiple instances of each year, and we have the budgeted amount as well as the expenses amount, but they're thrown into one column, which is what we don't want. And so in order to fix this, I'm going to come over here and create a column 0 as expenses. And down here, I'll create a column and call it 0 as budget. As you can see, in each statement, we're selecting budget year, and then budget, and then expenses. Again, down here, budget year, budget, expenses. So when we use this union operator, the associated values fall in the right columns, and we don't have to worry about mismatches. So if we run this, we'll see what we come up with. And this is almost what we want, except for we want 2018 to be on one line without these zeros here, 2019 and 2020 as well. So what I did is you can put parentheses around this entire statement to make it its own table and call it X. From there, we can write a different SQL statement to select values we want from this table. What I'm going to do is select the budget year, the budget column, and the expenses column, but I'm going to sum all the values in the budget column, all the values in the expenses column, and group by the budget year to get our desired table. What that looks like: first select the budget year, then sum the budget, give it a title as total budget, and then the expenses. Make sure we're referencing the table. And down here, we will group by X budget year. Let's see what this runs. Yes, this is exactly what we want. We're almost done with this query. Now we just want to create the difference column, which will be the budget less the total expenses. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste the budget and expenses values, find the difference, and call it difference. And there you have it. Here's our query 4, where we have our budget year, our total budget for each year, total expenses for each year, and our difference for each year. From this query, we can see that we haven't been spending over budget for any of the years. However, we are coming close in 2020, so that's something to be aware of for the remainder of the year. We hope you enjoyed building this challenge and look forward to working with you next time.